Hey everyone, KIC here. I changed things up a little bit. I have actually tried to play how I left things last time. I had a gut feeling when I ended the episode, and I said basically that performance was kind of terrible because, wow, you know what? I should probably take those. Because, well, it kind of was terrible. And I suspected I might not be able to actually play in the apartment building. And unfortunately, I have to basically confirm that there's no way I'm going to be able to play in the apartment building when I'm getting, if I'm lucky, 30 frames. That's just not gonna fly. Seriously, that's when I was lucky. Look at it right now, smooth 60. Crystal smooth, totally nice. Well, except for right there, a little burp. But that's the wasteland for you, and frankly, this game still needs a little bit of optimization. It's not a complaint, it's just an honest observation. And as it so happens right now, ooh, food. It really could use a little help. I just realized something. Okay, so Terry, I believe, threw out the suggestion of doing nothing but, there it is. Doing nothing but living on what I find in the wasteland. Does hunting count? I'm unclear on that. Now, I'm not 100% sure I'm even going to be able to do this, where I don't find any food other than what is in the wasteland. But if that big old giant animal back there, the elk, would stop hopping around and allow me a clear shot, I wonder if I could take it down. Tag? I think that got it. Nope, didn't get it. Did that get it? That didn't get it either. How about that one? There we go. That tagged it. So, does this count? You tell me. I'm getting food. I'm getting it in the wasteland. It just so happens the way I'm getting food is by hunting. So, you tell me, does that fit in with the idea you had in mind? Like I said, I'm not 100% sure I'm even going to be able to stick to the idea, but it does seem like a kind of fun challenge, and, you know, what the heck. There's a stag right there. I need food. Regardless, I'm going to do that. Ah, bummer. I can always get animal fat. All I have to do is kill a big guy, and boom, instant animal fat. Well, good chance of it anyway. So, let me head back to where I have somewhat relocated to. Well, I guess somewhat isn't true. It's full-on relocated to. And I'll fill you in on what I am doing. Problem is, there we go. How do I get there? Well, turns out I'm staring at the building because I just moved into it. I don't recall what it looks like. Now, this kind of fits in with my original plan that I talked about that seems like has gotten some pretty decent feedback, and that is namely of trying to rebuild something. Now, obviously this is built with, it looks like, prefab concrete, which, if that's the case, I'm not going to be able to copy that look. So there's no way I can make this building look the way it would if it were not in absolute disrepair. So it's not like I'm going to be able to make things exactly like it's quote-unquote meant to be, but I should still be able to put it back together and make it somewhat useful. Or, you know, nice looking, whatever the case may be. We'll kind of see how that goes, but I'm just kind of wandering around a little bit just so you can kind of see what's going on in here. It's not the most exciting building, it's a functional one. The only problem I have with it is I don't have a source of water inside. Now, do you consider building a bucket, crafting a bucket, and going out to the river, but not necessarily crossing it, to be leaving the biome? I don't know, because it's not that I need to do that, but just for sake of convenience, it would be kind of nice to have food or a water source available. And as you can see, yep, I've already been starting on doing some of this stuff here. Now, as I said, it's not necessarily the most exciting building, but, oh man, I guess I should go fill these glass jars up, huh? But it does have certain advantages to it. Even though it's right next to the apartment building, and I'll show you that in just a moment, I'm kind of putting some stuff away, and I'm also going to take a moment to point something else out. If you haven't, oops, didn't mean to drop the beer, already seen it. But it's, you know, like I said, it's a functional building. It'll get the job done, and I think performance-wise, it's going to be superior to the apartment building. Not necessarily, don't do that. Not necessarily by a ton, but I do think it will end up being the superior building. So here's what I wanted to show you if you haven't already noticed. Right after I ended the last episode, I found that. So let's go ahead and put it together. And since it's been a while, what do you think the chances are I remember how to do this without pulling it up? Slim to none. Yeah, alright, 44. How do I put this thing together? Not even close. Not even in the same neighborhood. So let's go ahead and put this guy together. Looks like I do have the recipe for ammunition, so that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and put the doors in here. I just kind of threw these two boxes down as pretty much a stopgap solution. I'm not necessarily planning on keeping things exactly as you see here, but they'll work for now. I'm going to go ahead and take these frames with me, so I'm just going to take 35 for now, and I'm just going to kind of start, we'll say, blocking off the bottom. And since I don't have any ammunition, unfortunately, you go in there. So let's go ahead and run downstairs. Oh, you know what? I need to eat some food, and I put all of that away. So let's go with the sham first. And you know what? Here, before I get stupid, where did I put that? Are you in here? Oh, I haven't dropped it. That's why I can't find it. Let's grab this guy. I think there's a lot of zombies nearby. Performance is definitely starting to chug a little bit. Unfortunately, there's just not going to be any real way around it. It's just going to be the way it is. That's what I get for saying I'm going to live in the city. It just comes with the territory. Not anything you can really do about it. Well, I suppose I could severely lower resolution and turn off a bunch of things, but frankly, I have no interest in doing that. So, not going to happen. Okay, let's go ahead and drop one frame in there. That'll be enough to cook. That'll get me enough food for a short while anyway. And in the meantime, I already grabbed the shams. Let's go ahead and chomp on that as I run back down here. I think there might be a wandering horde going by. I do hear a lot of walking, enough that it makes me think that could be the case. Let me go up to the top here, just so I can really show you where this kind of is. Give you a good vantage point here. And you know what? Here, let's go ahead and check that too. Yay, feathers. Those are always going to be welcome. Yeah, see, I thought there might be a wandering horde going through. I'm just going to stay in crouching mode for the moment here while they pass. But this is, on the map here, kind of the southwestern, we'll say, expanse of this city. And that right there is the apartment building that I left you in last time. I basically took everything that I left in there, which was all the junk I threw in the gun safe, as well as one or two random things, a little bit of food in the fridge, that sort of thing. And I just hauled everything over here into those cabinets. And once I had everything over here, I built those two boxes and moved everything into there. So, again, didn't really miss anything, but I'm just trying to fill you in on what I did. So that way... Oh, you know what? I haven't checked this door. This might be where the bathroom is. Let's go ahead and check that. Because there really should be one in here. Yeah, there we go. I knew there had to be one. I thought I checked this room, and I guess I did not. So, let's go ahead and fill that guy up. There's a dog outside. The dog sounds unhappy. Wow, that horde is still going by, huh? Let me get up top right quick here. I want to take a look at that horde. I thought it was all done. That must be a second one passing through. That's the only thing I can figure here. Am I high enough? Oh, someone saw me. Oh, not that. For a second I thought that was a zombie. I don't know who saw me down there. Maybe that's the last of the horde right there. Well, you guys just keep on wandering through. I'm not going to annoy you. You can just carry on. fact, I'll just go ahead and check out this backpack. Oh, look at that. It looks like the zombies have let themselves into the Shotgun Messiah store, so that'll be handy a little later on whenever I get around to looting that store. Not that I necessarily need anything out of it right now, because I don't, but it'll certainly be worth going through just to check for ammunition, maybe break some of the weaponry down for some scrap, that sort of stuff. I'm kind of thinking it would be a little fun to do some scrap metal blocks. I haven't really experimented with that much. I know it has really nice stats when it comes to structural integrity. Not that I am in any way, shape, or form an expert on structural integrity in this game, but that might be kind of fun to play with. But let me go ahead and just clear a couple of these guys out, because I would like to do as I had just been saying, and go ahead and pop some of these down. Yeah, I know I didn't bring any of the cement with me, and that's okay. Or concrete mix, whatever it is. I just kind of want to really take a look first. I mean, we don't necessarily all need to stick around and wait for concrete to dry, right? I mean, you kind of know what's going to happen as soon as I put that down. But I just really would like to kind of get a better look at the building and what sort of upgrades I should be considering. Like this all here is going to have to go, so let's go ahead and just take care of that right now. And apparently I need more gas in my chainsaw. Welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe I should have brought the concrete with me. Oh well. That's what happens when you are just kind of doing things on the fly. So I'm going to block this off entirely. That's not going to be an entrance. And then I think this needs to go too. All these first floor windows are just going to need to be blocked off. It's unfortunate, but it makes sense to do this. So maybe I'll do some of these off camera, but just so you kind of know what I'm doing, do a few of these. Like I said, we don't all need to stick around and see every stupid specific little thing I'm going to do. Chop you up. And then let's go ahead and I'm going to bust this hole out right here. There we go. Get some blocks. Now the thing I'm curious, no, those are broken. I was going to say, maybe I could just pop those right back down there, but they are broken, so I cannot reuse those. But I'll go ahead and pop some frames in there in just a moment here. Yeah, I know, I'm just making a lot of noise and drawing more zombies to me, but whatever. Go ahead and switch to the sledgehammer anytime you feel like it. There we go. Oops. There. Hey, I really wish I would have closed that spot before you got in. Hey, dog. What's up? Don't chew on the cinder block. Not nice. What did the cinder block ever do to you? That's right, not a thing. Ow! Come on, guys. Can I put that there? I can't put that there because that body is in the way. Sometimes you just can't win. You know how it goes in this game, right? Especially when you're in the city. Well, in that case, allow me to fill in that one. Yeah, I know, she just popped right over and didn't really care. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to get in at this point. I'm thinking maybe some sort of bridge or something. Just because I really kind of would like to block off that entire first floor. If I'm going to live in the city, then I might as well live in the city full-on overkill style. And if I'm going to do that, that means completely blocking off the bottom floor and probably... bummer. Wasted that guy. That was some free ammunition I missed out on. Well, potentially free ammunition. But I kind of figure if I'm going to go ahead and live in the city, I might as well block off that bottom floor entirely, wrap the building in spikes, and call it a day. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be so eager to do that if I weren't in the city, but it's really just a matter of convenience. Oh, look at that. More stuff to cook. Good deal. So that's kind of the plan at this point. I'll basically block off the bottom floor. That seems to be the most pressing thing to do. Block that guy off. And then essentially kind of start rebuilding a little bit. I'm not sure how that's going to go. Like I said, things aren't going to match. I'll probably use some reinforced concrete, you know, the new stuff. Maybe I'll throw some metal in there just to kind of... Is there a dog? Thought I heard a growl. Oh, there he is. Maybe I'll throw in some metal blocks somewhere just to kind of spice it up, a little accent or something along those lines. But for the most part, I think that's a pretty decent plan. Again, feedback, always a good thing. Let me know what you think of that. And yes, I am really just kind of running around and buying time right here, or kind of making time, as it were, because I need to swing back around, and I figure it'd be nice to go ahead and lose them a little bit. That way I can have a few more moments of peace over there. At least that's the plan. Given a little thought to building a pit, kind of collect the zombies in the pit, let them all hang out in there. That way I can build, etc., without being interrupted, but that seems to be a little not entirely within the spirit of hanging out in the city, so I don't think I'll end up doing that. That seems like one step too far for what I'm trying to do. I would definitely advise doing something along those lines if you weren't kind of doing something along this particular direction where you're just kind of goofing around and having fun with everyone. So if you are planning on living in the city, do give that some thought. You can kind of build a pit and trap all the zombies in there, and that's kind of a nice way to kind of give yourself a break. You can really kind of cut down on how much busy work you have in regards to constantly killing zombies, that sort of thing. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of a couple of these while I have a free moment. Just getting rid of the broken ones here, that's all. Trying not to make too much noise. You're going to need to go away. You can go away. Let's get rid of you. I don't think I can really do anything with these blocks, which is unfortunate. If you want to just go ahead and jump right in front of my auger, I will not complain, but that does seem kind of silly. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Maybe get rid of this. I'm not sure how I want to do this floor over here, because I think that'll kind of be the wall that I rebuild is right there. So something along those lines. Let's go ahead and do that right now. I do have, nope. I want to do it right there. I don't want to go that far out. Although I'm going to have to leave that for the time being because there is a dog in the way. Didn't mean to put that one there. Let's put that one over there. And if you would get out of the way. Ah, look at that. Moving the dog's body. It's magic. Stop that. Don't hit me. Okay, so let's go ahead and run upstairs right quick so I can drop this smelly food off. And we'll let the zombies mill about and hope they don't break any frames. I'll grab some concrete, maybe some more frames, and just start filling some of this stuff in. This way. This is where my boxes are. So, here, let's put this in here. You can go in there, you can go in there. I should probably grab some additional food, but I'm going to say this is fine for now. I'll grab some more frames, grab some concrete, and let's see, what else? Am I carrying anything funky? I suppose I don't really need that. Don't really need a bunch of destroyed stone. I'm just going to end up collecting more. Okay, let's go ahead and just chomp down on some food right quick. Then I'm just going to do some really fast construction, I hope, anyway. So we'll put you over there. Let's get these rebar frames right there. And in fact, let's go ahead and throw that on there. And 1, 2, 3. Fine. And we'll do, because that's, nope. We'll do that. I can build 2 more. That'll give me welcome upstairs. Go away. Yep, that was terrible. I thought I put, oh, duh, because I just picked up the venison I just cooked. Yep. Let's go ahead and put that down. I don't need that right now. There we go. Much less smelly. And let's see how many folks are climbing the stairwell. Oh, hey, bud. Big guy. You're going to hit me again, aren't you? Yeah, kind of got stuck on that corner there. Hey, buddy. I'm right behind you. Wow, that was... Oh, you know what? Here, let's check this guy right quick. Yep. I thought, why not? I'm just collecting any sort of food source I can. I don't really want to eat sham sandwiches, but it is food, technically. Okay, trying to do this quickly, I promise. But I have a lot of unhappy zombies around. Hello? Hello? Come back. And you. Come back. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop these guys down now that this is free. No longer have corpses in there. So let's go ahead and drop that one down. And that one. And I'm just going to pick those guys up because they are extra at this point. And let's go ahead and pop these in. So we'll do that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Yes, technically I did need to put the one corner block down, but, you know, whatever. Just to be complete, I like to put that down there. Okay, we'll do that. And now I'd like to take a look and see what I need to get rid of. I probably should get rid of some of that stuff. I don't think the zombies will be able to climb for now. So let's go ahead and start blasting this stuff. I need that to... I need wood. That's the problem. Duh. I need a bunch of wood. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of wood. Nope, no one knows where I'm at just yet. Yep, now they do. Perfect. So, that's enough to get started, though. Bam-ba-bam, bam-ba-bam, pop. I do love the nail gun. It is quite nice. Don't you go beating on my concrete before it has a chance to settle. I will not be happy about that if that's what you guys end up doing. And I'm out of wood again. Get rid of the next set. I might end up needing more. I know I did not get the corner. I'm basically going to hop out of here as soon as I'm done, because I don't want to risk them beating on things. And yeah, I know, it's getting a little late. It's okay, though. Not too concerned about that, clearly. Don't have any coffee on me, but whatever, it's not a big deal. So, there we go. I have enough wood now. Let's finish off these corner spots. And I'm going to run away from them, give those a chance to settle. And I'll just do a little bit of running around out here. Let's see, I've already checked that guy, haven't I? Oh, maybe they haven't opened the doors. It sure looked like they did. I guess the doors didn't load. Something like that. They hadn't quite popped into view yet. So let me go ahead and let's create a few more of those while I'm thinking about it. I might need more than 2 to get back inside, but that's the plan for right now. Yep, I thought there was a dog coming in at the way those shadows moved. It's about to be fun time. Just cross in front of him. Let him explode. At some point, I will stop and fix my bleeding. Couldn't tell you when that'll be, but I'll do it. But oh man, a pair of stopping dogs. Just, it doesn't get worse than that, unless it's a triplet stopping dog set. I don't know. Stupid stopping dogs. Hate those guys. So, gonna call it an episode right there. Kind of filled you in on the plan. I might work on a little bit of some of this throughout the night, but not too much, just because I'm not going to be able to get all that much done. I really do have other things I kind of need to do, like work out my food and water issues at the moment. But I'll definitely get a little bit of crafting done, just because, you know, I gotta start on it somewhere anyway. So I will catch you on the next episode. And wow, really? I'm gonna run out of bandages at this rate. Oh, hi guys. Yeah, see you guys later. The zombies, I mean. But I will also see you guys later, because that's it for me. So until then, see you next time.